The Private Sector Commission is expressing concern over what it sees as the lack of investor confidence in the country. Chairman Ronald Webster said the current political climate is not sending a positive message to prospective investors. He said at a time when the global economy is still recovering from the effects of the 2008 economic crisis, foreign direct investments are becoming competitive to attract.
We're in a very peculiar position in Guyana that we must project positive PR. If we don't, we run the risk of not attracting capital into the country. And this is where we've got to be very watchful with the way we express things, the way we deal with things. There's got to be a greater emphasis on compromise and behind-the-scenes discussions to achieve objectives. Some of the things that we do must be mature so it gives the investor confidence.
According to Webster, trade and investment are the principal drivers of Guyana's economic expansion. He said while the Commission is working to sell Guyana as a choice destination for investment in agriculture, agro-processing, tourism, energy, manufacturing and seafood, the political leaders should also play a constructive role.
The impression one gets, and the impression an outsider gets, is that we're spending too much time on minutiae, things that don't matter. And the big picture has been overlooked. We have got to, we expect our politicians, our lawmakers, to prepare the road for our children 15, 20 years hence.
The PSC chairman said Guyana had recorded positive growth during the economic crisis, and based on current projections, the economy will continue to expand. But while welcoming the expansion, Webster is of the view that it is time for Guyana to move away from traditional sectors.
So if suddenly the price of gold plummeted, rice prices plummeted, then we would have a very, very severe situation. We'd face a terrible shock, economic shock. But if we can diversify our agriculture, we can introduce processing systems. I know this is old hat, has been talked about for decades, but it's still viable.
Webster is also urging investors to explore opportunities in information communication technology. He said this can soon develop into a lucrative industry. Leroy Adolphus, Capital News.